Hello, everybody. It's Sunday evening, and it's a good day. The weather is good, and it's a perfect time to continue a story. You know me, it's your host. I don't have to say my name, but I will let everybody know that the spiritual God today has called me and told me that the story must continue, and uh, and that it will, because part 5 is finished. And now for a little recap of Rush. The last part, we have witnessed one of our protagonists, named Jeffrey, get arrested by the police holding the murder weapon that happened at the roadhouse that Matthew Locke fought his way through the crowd to escape. And he made a clean getaway without any authorities noticing his escape because he left before they got there. But poor old Jeffrey didn't quite get away and appear somewhere else like he usually does. No, he got busted. But part 5 is here, and we're going to continue with Matthew and Jeffrey. Hey, Kate, you're here for part 5. It's getting more wicked every day that I write this stuff. We'll see how it goes. But I was wanting to say the next part that comes out, part 6, will probably be the finale. I don't know when or what time, but a little update will be part 6 will more than likely be the finale, and we will finish this story up so we can move on to fresher content and keep the ball rolling in this sector. Oh, I just got a text message. Hold on, let me check it out. It's from my spiritual God. He says, let's read. That's right. It's time, people. It's time to read. The spiritual God is wanting to hear part 5, and we're going to give it to him. So let's get down to business. All right. Here we go. Rush, part 5. Handcuffs placed on Jeffrey and put in the back of a patrol SUV to be taken for questioning. Matthew continues his escape, pulling over, looking at a map, noticing a back road that would lead him towards the Mexican border. But getting across, still a mystery to him. Border Patrol. It will be heavy, and they'll be watching. But if there's a will, there's a way to avoid any encounter. Noticing a sign that says Terry's Repair Shop 5 miles. Matthew pulls off and heads to that direction. Pulling into the garage of the sheriff's station, the local sheriff is greeted by none other than the U.S. Marshals. Placed in a room still shackled, Jeffrey awaits. Well, let me guess. You're one of those FIB boys. No, Agent Harris, U.S. Marshals. And your name is Jeffrey, you say, when you look a lot like Matthew Locke, famous serial killer. Cyril? Well, damn, that sure sounds good. They say breakfast's the most important meal of the day. Lights that fire right underneath your nuts. Sir, are you fucking with me? Over 10 dead bodies and several injured. not including the other murders in different states leading here, Mr. Locke. Name's Jeffrey. Don't know about any lock, but Mama says for every lock there must be a key. That's right, Kate. Run for the border. The agent leaves the room in a heated rage. Looking in the two-way mirror at Jeffrey, a young deputy notices the wicked smile. We all know that Jeffrey likes to smile and concentrate on you. Lights begin to flicker. Everything goes dark for a moment. Room begins to brighten back up, but no Jeffrey inside. Agent Harris walks back inside the room. What in the hell? Where did he go? Who let him out? Sir, nobody let him out. The door never opened till you went back inside. This is some weird, wicked shit. Lock this place down. He didn't get that far, Harris orders. Pulling into the repair shop, Matthew exits the truck, looking around for the owner, but no one is around. Taking a tire iron and busting out the shop window, Matthew sees a tow truck in uniform. Well, looks like tonight you can call me Terry, and it's repo time. Checking the logbook on recent repos, he notices one that needs to be picked up 1 mile from the Mexican border. How coincidence, it's just awkward how that works out. Everything is starting to fall into place. It ain't over till it's over. Walking back into the office to get his paperwork for the repo, the radio suddenly comes on. Did you miss me? 'Cause I sure missed you. I know what you are and what you're doing. Don't leave just yet. Ride's not over yet. Voice states the ending of part 5. Oh my. Now it's getting just flat out weird. One thing we've noticed about poor old crazy Jeffrey is he can disappear underneath pressure. But the question is, the big question mark on Jeffrey is, what is he? Who is he exactly? Why does he walk the highways or appear on the highways? We'll soon learn. We will soon learn. In the finale, everything will come together. And you will understand the story to the fullest. But on the other statement, Matthew has conjured up his master plan. Everybody knows if you cross the Mexican border and go to Mexico, you're safe. They can't bring you back over here. They can't even go across the border to extradite you or send bounties or anything like that because it is illegal. So basically, if you make it across, you're there. Home free. He can shapeshift, but his ability to become someone or something else. You might be right. You might be right. You might be right. Might be right. Just have to wait and see how it ends at and you'll know for sure what's going on or what he is. But hey, I like where you're going with that though, shapeshifter. Because when I was writing it early this morning, about 5 o'clock this morning, after I lifted the weight bar a little bit, I said, well, I need to write this because I'm going live. That was the first thing Jeffrey gets around. That he does. It's crazy how he does. Jeffrey just appears, and it's funny how he appeared at every stop that Matthew stopped at. He was already there, even though Matthew hadn't got there yet or hadn't, seen a road sign or something like that, especially to the roadhouse, he knew nothing about it. He was just driving along and pulled over, to take a breather and try to get things straightened out in his head of what actually is getting ready to happen. It's just weird coincidence how everything works out, especially with this repair shop and him noticing that there needs to be a repo 1 mile away from the border, crossing. It's do you feel like he's being set up in some way, or is it just a coincidence, that just happened to be like that? But poor old Jeffrey's starting to leak out his, how can I say, supernatural aspects about him. But we're not going to get too far into that until the finale is written. Yeah, you're right. 1 mile is a long way. A lot can happen within that mile, There's still a little bit of story left. A lot can happen between the repair shop and that 1 mile marker. So who knows what's getting ready to happen? Now Matthew's feeling cocky, confident he's got it figured out. But he may have it figured out at this point, but you still got to get across and avoid, check in with the authorities and stuff like that, the border patrol and stuff. You still got to bypass that before you could ever be on home plate. So he doesn't quite have it all figured out yet. Because there's still that big wall that's stopping it, and it's got a sign that says Border Patrol located here. So the finale will get into all that, and we'll see what kind of a ride this voice on the radio, which I got a good idea who the voice was. Duh. It's your passenger. Seems like he's good. We're going to be in for a wild ride through the night. Looking forward to it. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to writing it. I'll be honest with you. This finale has probably got me more excited than any of the last two finales. Because, this story itself is just, it's unique in itself. Are you getting the Joyride vibes yet? Or, I just want to throw that out there. Are you getting where I paid homage to, what is it? No Vacancies, Joyride? Get it voice on the radio. Only he didn't say candy cane. And the motel vibes, get it? No Vacancy. There you go. Stephen King. That's right. I am your Stephen King. I believe Stephen King would probably be proud of this story and how weird and well, probably all of them for real. All of them, like I said, stand on their own in their own unique way. Uh, but this one, I've had a blast writing it. I know I've taken time in between parts writing it because it is a very, I can't say complex, but you really need to focus on what you're writing if you want it to sound right. So this one has been an enjoy for me for real. And I'm amazed at myself that I've wrote 2 stories back to back this year when the first one took me a couple of years to finish, because I, just went brain dead there for a while. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of trauma, a lot of shit going down. But yeah, it's amazing. But hey, that's all I can say about it because if I speak anymore, I'm going to spoil it. You're already going to figure it out. I want to leave you in a mystery. And if I had Robert Stack here, I would let him narrate it on the closing, like Unsolved Mysteries. But you're just going to have to wait until the finale, part 6. It is coming. Stay tuned to my channel, Community Wall. I will let you know when it's coming. And all I can say is we'll talk soon. Go back and listen to all the readings and get freshened up if you haven't heard it. Share it out. There's talent going on over here. And I will catch y'all on the finale. And I'll also catch y'all next month. Daryl Dixon, season 2. I got to shout it out. It's coming. It's coming. Everybody have a good rest of your Sunday, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for stopping in, Kate. I hope you enjoyed it.